Alright, that, ladies and gentlemen, is Liberty Street, straight ahead. Alright, I just got approached by a golden retriever, big ass dog. Just like came running at me. I should have got him on tape, but I wasn't sure what kind of dog it was, and it was like running at me. But anyways, turned out to be cool. Now he's gone. That was Liberty Street, right? We just saw that green car. And my driveway's long, you can see. And you come all the way down the driveway, and there's houses on either side. That's actually one Liberty Street right there, that house. My house is detached from that part. It's right here to the right. So then you swing around here. And there's my car. And other parking area. So you come around the back side. Well, this is technically the back side, but I really think it's the front side. So as you can see, this is my unit. It's detached. That's the size of it right there. I have the bottom floor of that. It's cool. You see, that's that little porch I was telling you guys when I sent you that picture. It's deck chairs and stuff like that. Screen door, so I can keep that open. Keep the windows jacked. It's about 75 degrees here today, and as you can see, very sunny. It's a perfect day. This is my yard. It's pretty sizable. Actually thinking about getting a horseshoe pit up here, maybe just putting stakes. You know, I'm not going to do anything crazy like I did at Jim's house, but put some stakes in the ground. Now here's kind of the problem with the horseshoe pit thing. I don't know if you can see this. This is the back corner. That's my car. That's the front of the house. There's this huge tree here, and then it just drops off. I don't know how well you can tell, but I mean, that's like you know, it's probably 10 feet down to that road. As you can hear, it gets kind of noisy during the day with all this traffic. The road is right here. But you'll see once I get to the porch, you'll see the view. It's really nice, and you can see right above the road. You don't even really see it. Alright, so that's the front corner of the porch. Again, there's my car for perspective. Step up here. And that's the view. There's the road. Like I said, you can't really see it. I mean, actually, once you're inside, too, the windows, you know, the height of the windows block out the road, too, but that's the scenic vista. It's like a huge parking lot over there for the government employees. But lots of green to look out at, which is nice. You don't actually just see the buildings. That's actually a baseball field down there through the trees. And that's the government building. Alright, so we'll flip around. Sorry for the nausea and vomiting. My front door. Screen door, nice. Just step inside. Hey, who's that? Who's that? That's Merlin. Whoa, he didn't like that. He did not like that. Alright, so when you first walk in, right to your left is my bed. See if I can walk backwards so you can see it better. Actually, I could probably close this door. Alright. Just crushed the shit out of that. Look at that. That was a cat toy from Merlin. Not no mo. Alright. So that's my bed. Back in the corner. That's my double bed. It's just barely wide enough. Because that's my closet right there to the right. And I'll show you in a minute, but it's one of those doors that you pull on and it folds, and it barely comes out in there with enough space, with enough clearance. And then that's that little table that John built a while back at Rodney's. Still going strong, but that's the only thing that I own that will go back there. Not even a TV tray would go back there. I mean, it was like that table was meant for that spot. In fact, I've kind of thought about leaving it, kind of passing it along to the next person, because I don't know where else you're going to find a table like that. But it's just big enough for my water, my lamp, my clock. Alright, so here's the rest of the place. Hold on, make sure I don't step on more Merlin stuff. Sorry, buddy. Merlin. Merlin. Hey, he's not gonna look. So that's these two pieces of furniture were left. Here's Merlin. These two pieces of furniture were left by my buddy Steve, who owns the place. along with the lamps, stuff like that. That recliner is actually pretty comfortable. It's really old. It's kind of stinky, but it's really comfortable. That's, you know, my coffee table. And that's a door actually to the hallway. There is a hallway there. It's a common area, but that door doesn't really work very well, so I just keep it locked. The only thing that's in there is my mailbox. I have to walk around to the backside to get my mail. That is my desk, of course. And I'll walk over here towards my bed so you can see the rest of the place. That's the TV, of course. I put it in an angle so I could see it better from the couch. It looks kind of strange like that, but it's worked out well actually, because when I sit at my desk, you know, I can watch the news and stuff like that in the morning and things like that. A couple of bookshelves that were here up there on the wall, which ended up being really nice. Check this out. This is my cable box. You believe that? Piece of crap. I didn't go with the HD this time. I'm trying to save some money before I go to DC because I need all the savings I can get. But that's the cable box. It's tiny. There's not even a clock on it. So I had to put your mom, the clock that you gave me right there on the wall, which it works out well there, I think. Let's see. Well, there's Panther's hat. It's a nice coat rack right there when you come in. But, oh yeah. It's the only thing down there too. Now I took all my stereo equipment and put it in storage. The only thing that's there is my 360. I've got all the regular audio coming out of the TV, which is pretty subpar for audio, but whatever. My bike fits nicely there. And here's the kitchen. This is, you know, that's the front door, so it's right when you walk in. So little Merlin's stand, so he can stand on that and look out the window. There's the AC unit that came with the place. It's pretty crappy, but it's only been 90 degrees one day since I've been in here, and it did the job that day. And microwave was his. He left it there, and there's my toaster oven. And that table was his too. He left that, which is nice. I actually had to slide it closer to the stove because I'm about to show you how little the counter space is. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. That is the counter space. That little space right there, and that little space right there, which is taken up by my dish rack, my drying rack. It actually overlaps the stove, so I had to use these two burners. So it's the kitchen space is the most difficult. Was the most difficult to work with. Oh yeah, and by the way, I seem to be plagued with houses that don't have silverware drawers. This is my second place after 101 Liberty. Now 1 Liberty does not have a silverware drawer either, so I have them sitting on the counter collecting dust, which is nice. A little extra flavor, a little seasoning. But yeah, the kitchen's been the most difficult to kind of sort out how things are going to work. But ultimately it did. You know, I got my recycling down there, I got my trash can over there, and then I've got a lot of the towels and extra crap in the bathroom, because I'll show you there's a couple of big closets in the bathroom. So we'll walk over there now. That's the bathroom. From afar, there's Merlin. Merlin. There's his little face. I put that chair there because, like I said, I really wanted this table to have extra counter space, but it had 3 chairs, one on the end, and you can see how high they come up. So it was like every time I'd flip around to try to use that as counter space, it was in my way, so I had to move it. And it actually works out well because Mr. Merlin doesn't really like to jump from there all the way to the ground. He'd rather jumping on something in between. But it turns out it looks like the toilet was too small for him because he would never jump on that. But I put the chair there, and now he uses the chair to get down. So it works out pretty well for both of us. But yeah, whatever. The bathroom's a bathroom. Actually, I will show you this one cool thing. Look at this. Look at this shower head. Is that not bizarre? Works freaking awesomely though. I mean, it's like the ultimate shower. And the hot water here is like boiling hot, and it gets hot within like 5 seconds. So that's pretty sweet. So yeah, wrap it up. That's pretty much it. It's a small place, but it really, you know, the longer I've been in here, the more I've really grown to love it. I mean, I really could have saved a lot of money living in a place like this the last 2 years, but you know, it's alright, live and learn. But yep, that's my place. Hope you guys enjoyed.